Greetings all, one and all. Welcome to another top 5 list here on the network. And again, I've had these people before in past tapes, and I have them with me again. I got Mr. Alexander the Great.
No introduction necessary.
Oh, okay. Well, I got Mr. Alexander the Great, and got a man who doesn't need my introduction.
For one certain individual out there, I figure out the greatest phone number he can use. 1-900-209-4003. That's all I will say about that. Greetings to the YouTubers out there. Thank you for all watching our combination video of Alexander the Great, Mr. Garrison, young assassin, yours truly, RomyBoy, J Money, and we're going to do a top 5 list that I was inspired by Aaron Riffin, good old JM. I like to call him Vader because he looks like Vader without the mask. Badass. Mr. Garrison, lead the way.
So apparently the inspiration that I pretty much gave him this idea is the top 5 best Summerslam matches in our humble opinions.
The O word.
So basically what we're going to be doing is naming from top 5 to 1, obviously, of our best SummerSlam matches.
And I don't mean orgasm.
And yeah, he doesn't mean orgasm as well. Anyways, for this, Mr. Alexander the Great, want to go ahead and give yours first?
I don't have any honorable mentions.
Okay, I don't have any honorable mentions as well.
I have 137,000. I don't know. I actually have a top 6, but you cannot do a top 6. You got to do a top 5. So I had to sacrifice. I had to make a Sophie's choice, and don't worry about that phone. Maybe it's that phone number 1-900-2. No, it isn't. Okay. I had to make this number 6, and that is CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy, SummerSlam 2009. That I consider to be the number 6. I had to drop it out of the thing. After that, let's get on with the top 5.
Actually, I do have an honorable mention, now that I mention it.
I always got an honorable mention.
Now that I mention it, I do have one. And Jerome's going to be pissed at me that it's not on here, but there's so many good matches at SummerSlam. TLC 2000. I know it's killing your soul.
I wanted to put Triple H and Shawn Michaels from 2002 on there, but hey, I got some good matches, people. I do. Hey, if this was a top 10 video, this would easily be in there.
You know, I better start doing it because I might accidentally fart and more than just air would come out.
I'm not sure if this were top 10, I would.
Hot air there, right there.
Well, I got
Anyways,
coming from the guy who had an honorable mention, lead the way.
who, me?
Yeah, you.
This guy?
Yeah, you.
Well, it's supposed to be ladies first, but you know you're a female, so I guess you go first, Gary.
Okay, fine. I'll go first again.
No, he's the host of this damn thing. He's going last.
Oh, he's going last. Okay, so who's go? You want me to go first?
No, I'll go first. What the fuck?
Okay.
My number 5. Actually, believe it or not, two of my 5 matches are from my favorite SummerSlam of all time, SummerSlam 2002.
That was one of the best ones ever.
And
No, that is the best SummerSlam ever.
no, it is the best SummerSlam ever. Period. Yep. The end. And my number 5, yes, is the main event of that SummerSlam, which was The Rock versus Brock Lesnar.
Nice.
Now, this was when Brock Lesnar was the King of the Ring. Back when the King of the Ring
actually was. Not only did they meant something, it was booked perfectly.
Yeah, back when it actually had a prize at the end of it. Like the winner would go on to SummerSlam to face the champion, which is what it still should be.
Yep.
So you got Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman as his manager, and The Rock coming out and basically getting booed out of the building because the crowd knows he's leaving for Hollywood again. Absolutely shitting on him, everything he does. Rooting for Lesnar, which is great because I was rooting for Lesnar too.
Oh, I was too, yeah.
Yeah, this match from beginning to end, I was on the edge of my seat. It was very paced together. These guys had great chemistry in the ring.
They also had a
Great
really
moves.
good. Oh, sorry about
What's
that.
that?
I said they had a really great like video package of them, like a training montage.
Yes. Yes, the
leading
Rock
up to,
going up
like,
the stairs of the Orange Bowl, and the Brock Lesnar sitting in cold tubs. That was great. But yeah, overall this match was great. It's in my top 5, and that's why it's my number 5.
My numero cinco. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, cinco.
You say
Okay, make sure I got
Cinco?
that. Cinco.
I thought he said Cinco.
No, oh boy. Yeah, you can write that fucking word down too. Number 5. It is hailed as one of the best Intercontinental title matches ever. And I think this is where Bret the Hitman Hart won his first Intercontinental belt, and that is Bret the Hitman Hart versus Mr. Perfect at SummerSlam 91.
Ooh.
Perfect!
Mr.
Mr.
Perfect.
Perfect. Mr. Perfect.
You and your
Now,
big.
I believe Bret Hart's mother and father were in the crowd in this match, and
They were.
huh?
They were.
Yeah, and oh my God, the broadcast was great because you had Roddy Piper and Bobby Heenan going back and forth,
Yeah, Bobby is just insulting.
and you had the Mr. Perfect. You had the what was that? The coach, the guy blowing that fucking whistle nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, this is what technical wrestling is all about. Of course, you have Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellence, execution, and Mr. Perfect, whose name pretty much explains who he is. It is a timeless classic and a great, nice twist ending to where he does some type of like maneuver into the sharpshooter. I was like, oh, that was pretty clever. And this contains one of the greatest spots. Mr. Perfect grabs Bret the Hitman Hart's hair and just like does like it's like a sledgehammer throw and slams his ass across the ring. And then Bret Hart does the same thing, Mr. Perfect, in his like outfit, and he gets caught in between the turnbuckle post.
Oh, yeah.
Like some payback as a bitch. So that is my number 5. Mr. Perfect.
Bitch.
Yeah, karma is a bitch. Mr. Perfect. Perfect versus Bret the Hitman Hart.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, for my number 5, since it's from ladies first to ladies last now.
Yeah. I guess that makes me the she-male.
Yeah, it makes you the female for sure.
What the fuck am I then?
It makes you the actual man.
Oh, man. I made my dinner tonight, fools.
Yeah, it makes you the
It's
actual
a man. It's a man, baby.
Yeah, he's the actual man. I'm the freaking lady on this whole entire call.
I'm the key master. You're the gatekeeper.
You're the
I'm
gatekeeper.
Miranda's dildo boy. Okay, I get okay.
Find me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me now. Oh shit.
Numero 5.
Number 5. Okay, it comes from SummerSlam of 1997. It is pretty much the intro to the whole event, which gave it a really good bang between Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Mankind.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
I'm going to tell you, that match was one of the greatest steel cage matches I have ever seen between the chemistry those two had, not just from there, but leading on to later rivalry. Like, for example, what was that pay-per-view? Oh, I think it was No Way Out of 2000?
Oh, Royal Rumble 2000. That's Street Fighter.
Excuse me. The Hell in the Cell match between those two. Cactus Jack, Triple H. Timeless classic for that one. But anyway.
Is this the one where Mankind jumps off near the top of the cell, does like an elbow drop or some shit?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two going head to head in the steel cage. I mean, Mick Foley, when he was Mankind, got the biggest pop because once he did that elbow drop off of the steel cage, I mean, he was really close to getting to the end once he was climbing out, but he decided, fuck it, I'm going to do some, wow the crowd. And boy, it gave the crowd a big reaction for sure when he did that elbow drop.
Superfly
elbow drop right onto Triple H. Then he went for the win. Escaped the cage, and all of a sudden, he transformed himself into Dude Love after that, which I thought was priceless.
Dude Love.
He started playing, and he was Dude Love. I love that gimmick, Dude Love. Yeah, the whole The whole match was amazing. It was an excellent kickoff to SummerSlam of '97. Loved it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Uh-huh. That's my number 5.
Where we at?
Number 4.
Number 4.
All right, number 4 for me comes to us from SummerSlam 1992.
Oh my God.
And it could easily be one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches of all time. My number 4 is the British Bulldog versus Bret the Hitman Hart.
Stop right there.
Let me guess.
It is also my number 4.
No.
Yes. Folks, when it comes to Intercontinental Championship matches, I said these three are the king. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon at 10. Macho Man and the Dragon at WrestleMania 3. And Bret Hart and the British Bulldog at SummerSlam 92 in front of 80,000 people. And it was in England, too, wasn't it?
It was.
Yep, and this was the main event, folks.
It was.
When they treat the Intercontinental belt like a real prize.
Yep.
Like it was actually something that mattered before giving it to
Exactly.
wrestlers.
And there's a lot of tension because, Bret Hart and British Bulldog, they're like their in-laws. And that's what made the match even better. And, British Bulldog for a man of his size is so fucking athletic. Why is he not in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
I heard a rumor saying that even though it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is just a rumor that it might actually happen this year.
It better fucking happen, dude.
Not because of his wife, unlike Owen Hart. Let me just say that.
Well,
Owen Hart fucking deserves it!
Yeah, he does. But British Bulldog, God, he passed away. Did he pass away due to heart failure?
Yeah.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
attempting to come back, too.
Yep.
If you put British Bulldog into the Hall of Fame this year, I will be fucking jumping.
Davy Boy Smith, man.
David Boy, that's my boy.
Yeah,
you
that's my boy.
You want to know the sad thing? Just like Owen Hart, he never won a world title.
Oh, shit.
No, yeah. Bullshit.
Never won a world title. That's sad. Really sad.
But yeah, like I said, 80,000 people. Go ahead, Alex. I'll let you take.
Like
the
I
best
said,
place.
like we said, it was in front of 80,000 people. It was in London, England, and it was the only time, I believe that it was up until this point, it was the only time Wembley Stadium sold out.
Yes,
Up until that point.
that is true.
I think the NFL was the only one to do otherwise.
Yeah, that is actually that's
Back when the NFL Europe started.
yeah.
International series. So it held that record for, I want to say, almost 15 years.
What was Go ahead, keep talking. I want to see what the actual record was, but what the attendance was. But go ahead, keep talking.
But the chemistry between those two, it's just unbelievable. You got Bret Hart,
Oh, it was amazing.
the excellence of execution, and of course British Bulldog, Davy Boy Smith, the powerhouse, and these two guys laid it out all on the line in front of all these people, and it was just an instant classic.
Weren't they both cousins too? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, they were cousins.
They were cousins, so pretty much it was a good match between.
Wait. Who were cousins? British Bulldog and
Bret Hart.
no, British Bulldog. No, Bret Hart's sister was married to the British Bulldog.
So
yeah, Diana.
Diana. Yeah.
Miss Diana.
Oh my. Okay, here we go. The attendance was 80,355. 80,000
people. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was a weird weird feedback right there.
Yeah, because I was seeing where we were in the live feed.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the YouTube thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's also my number 4, Mr. Garrison. You're numero cuatro.
My number 4 is a match that I think the ending was okay, but I thought the ending for this should have been the other way around. It's another steel cage match. This one happened at SummerSlam of 1994, the main event between Bret and Owen. See, that match right there, it was great technical wrestling in a steel cage. I mean, I think it was a long match too, wasn't it? It was like about I can't remember how long the match was, but yeah, those two back and forth technical maneuvers they were doing. I believe Owen did the sharpshooter on Brett quite a few times, but
my favorite spot is where Bret Hart was like bouncing up and down trying to get Owen Hart to suplex him like when he was on the cage.
but yeah,
You know,
but here's the thing, just like at WrestleMania 10.
oh my God! It was a 32-minute match.
That was pretty long, but it was all worth between between brother and brother technical wrestling for sure. But yeah, just like WrestleMania 10, Owen Hart should have won the match because this would have been a perfect spot, especially at SummerSlam '94. This would have been perfect for him as world champion. I thought the match. This is one of my favorites for sure. Obviously, that's why it's my number 4. But the ending, it should have been the other way around. Owen should have gotten the title. That's basically.
Wow. I agree. Owen should have won that title.
And okay, was that the main event or was it the Undertaker and the Undertaker?
No,
that was the main event.
Okay, good.
It should have been if it wasn't.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my number 4. Number 3.
Number 3 for
Number
me.
3.
Number 3. Coincidentally enough, it's the same match you were talking about just now, Gary.
Oh.
Wow, what a coincidence.
The cage match between Bret Hart and Owen Hart from WrestleMania SummerSlam 1994.
By the way, I'm going to get off topic with that, but between Owen and Bret, the match at WrestleMania 10, the tombstone that Owen Hart did, he did it perfectly.
Yeah, I wish he would have done the same to
Yeah, I wish he would have done with Stone Cold.
He broke his neck with that. See, Owen Hart was one of those people who knew how to perfect the tombstone perfectly.
Not that night.
But anyways, this match was just as good as their match at WrestleMania 10. I think their match at WrestleMania 10 was just a little bit better, personally.
It was.
But overall, it was just an awesome match. The cage aspect, I don't know if that was necessary, honestly.
This is back when they had the blue bars.
Yeah, the blue bars. Back when those things hurt.
Bars.
Those things hurt. A lot more than chain link fin.
What kind of cage? Hey Gary, what kind of cage was that?
Blue bars.
Blue bars.
Blue bars. Blue bars.
But yeah,
balls.
overall it was a great match. That's why it's my number 3.
That is my number 7.
But yeah, I'm telling you, I mean, like you said, Alex, the one at WrestleMania 10 was a slight bit better because that gave Owen Hart pretty much a big. Not only that, it was the opener, and no one expected to arguably stole the show, and Owen Hart won. No one expected him to win.
Yeah. Everyone's saying Bret is Bret's Bret.
That definitely gave him a big boost in his career during that time.
Big push.
A big push in his career at that time.
Push.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Roy, you're number 3.
All right. My number 3, how in the hell did they not... Okay, WWE that year named The Rock versus Cena Part 2 the match of the year.
Bullshit!
Fuck that.
I'm not kidding you. Yet this match wasn't even nominated. Not only even Bruce Blitz named it his match of the year, and many other people as well. My number 3 is CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
This is how you do great psychology. You know, because this is the time where, you know, CM Punk and Paul Heyman were at odds because of what happened, you know. And I think this was no holds barred, correct me if I'm wrong. Was there no disqualifications?
Which one is this?
The CM Punk Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
No
Brock
holds
Lesnar fucking Brock Lesnar F5'd him on a steel chair.
No holds barred, I believe.
Oh man, this match was incredible. And Paul Heyman, man, this guy knows fucking wrestling. Get him to run the show, man. Him or Triple H. Because he understands the fundamentals of it.
Oh, by the way,
And he,
on a side note, fuck you, Kevin Dunn.
yeah, motherfuck that Bucky Beaver tooth-looking bastard, dude. Jim Cornette, you're out there? Do me a favor. Beat the fuck out of him with that tennis racket.
We should have.
Fuck that guy, dude. Yeah, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. I'm not sure if... No, this wasn't the main event, I don't think, was it? I don't think it was, but...
No.
No, what was it?
It was Bryan and Orton. Bryan and Cena, wasn't it?
Hold on a second.
Daniel Bryan and John Cena.
I think you're right. But yeah, that's my number 3. I'll look at it while Gary does his number 3 as well. So go ahead, Gary, do your number 3. Yeah, my number 3. It was my match of the year. It's a 5-star match. It is fucking awesome. So yeah, number 3, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar.
That's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now for my next 3, it's gonna be all Intercontinental title matches.
Ooh, 3. Oh, I know what they are.
Okay.
3 of them are gonna be Intercontinental title matches.
Okay.
But anyways, for this one, from the first Intercontinental title match, this one's not in a steel cage, surprisingly. But anyways, this one took place at my all-time favorite SummerSlam, 1998, where the theme was Highway to Hell.
The Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. This was pretty much leading on to later rivalries later on. Years to come. It was between Triple H and The Rock.
You know what, Gary?
Well,
it's a perfect thing, because that's my number 2.
Nice.
That's my number 2.
That is my number 9.
Well, Triple H and The Rock, these two, Nation of Domination and
Generation X.
And what was the band's name? Rage Against the Machine. Did they open for Triple H?
No, it was the DX band.
Great back and forth. Great back and forth fighting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just
the competitions. Great competition.
Awesome.
Too. I mean, just back.
Wasn't this the match that kind of helped Triple H's push into big stardom?
So this definitely gave Triple H the big push that he deserved. And plus, Triple H, he got a fucking big ass pop when he won the title.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
He got one of the biggest pops I've ever seen.
You know why?
Why?
New York is DX country.
Damn right, it's DX country.
Oh yeah, it was at Madison Square Garden.
Fucking bitch!
What?
Sorry.
What was that?
I said, suck it, bitch.
Anyways,
So yeah.
Hey, WrestleMania 10. Where was that at? Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
What was the best match on that night? The ladder match. Oh, let's do the same thing at SummerSlam between The Rock and Triple H. And that's exactly what they did here.
That's what they
Pretty much.
They tried to recreate that, and yeah, they pretty much did, except it was 2 different guys.
Oh. Guys in the match itself was gold. That was definitely, obviously, the highlight of the whole night.
Okay.
That's my number 2. That's his number 3. Romy!
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the main event was Daniel Bryan against John Cena.
Told you.
And Triple H was a special guest, and all of a sudden Triple H fucked over Bryan and Randy Orton cashed. That's what I remember.
Everybody, I was talking to Gary during that. Remember that?
Yeah. Well,
I was talking with you during that whole thing with Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Bryan won! Bryan won! Here comes Randy Orton. No! Fuck!
Oh, man.
I remember that. I was fucking swearing my nuts.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was like, what was the main event? I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because Daniel Bryan got fucked over.
Yeah, I kept saying Daniel Bryan won, and all of a sudden I kept blasting you saying Randy Orton comes in. I kept saying fuck. I really kept sending that. I kept saying that to Alex so bad. I kept spamming the shit out of him with the word fuck.
You did.
I did.
Oh, man.
I didn't say anything because I knew that was going to happen.
Okay, when Randy Orton, when he was going to cash in, when Randy Orton turned around and gave him that look, I'm like, here it comes.
Yep.
Here comes the
game. Oh, here comes the game. Here we go. Hey, there he is. The game. My name is Joe.
You had to instigate. My name is Joe. My name is Joe.
Here comes the game. Here comes the game. It's a pedigree. It's a pedigree.
Oh, the pedigree. Oh, the pedigree. It's one of my favorite moves. But now the beast boyfriend.
Now me boyfriend. I got my putt.
I got my putt. Here we go. I got my little putt here. I need a long extension one. I can't bend over with my banana tits. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, here's my pink vagina ball. Pink vagina ball. Okay. All right.
Ice cream mountain.
Okay, I gotta hit through the windmill. Go to ice cream mountain. I love vanilla. Vanilla ice cream. Yeah, my name is Joe. I love vanilla ice cream as much as boyfriend. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna home run. Yeah. Come on. I missed.
Anyways.
Oh no.
Where the hell were we?
We were talking about. What the fuck were we talking about? We're talking about the ladder match between The Rock and Triple H.
So yeah.
And then how Triple H fucked over Daniel Bryan because I was looking up.
Yeah. But overall, it was an awesome match.
Oh hell yeah!
That's why
SummerSlam.
That's why it's Gary's number 3.
The only problem with that SummerSlam was that fucking dumb like 6-man or 6 or 7-man tag, 6 or 8-man tag match.
Fuck the Insane Clown Posse.
Oh fuck those guys! I can't stand them. Otherwise, that was an awesome.
Can't stand them, those motherfuckers.
You want to know somebody who I can't stand the most out of the Insane Clown Posse? Alex, you should know who it is.
There's 2 of them.
Alex,
look at me! I'm Badass Violent J! Look at me! I'm Shaggy 2 Dub! We're clowns! We rap! We're hip! And we're shit!
You should know who I hate the most. You should
Hate
know,
those guys!
You should know who I should hate the most for gimmicks.
Who?
You should know.
Who?
The fucking oddities!
Oh, yes! No, that's who they were.
Oh, God, I hate the oddities.
One of them was carrying that fucking Eric Cartman doll. Alright, my number 2.
The oddities.
My number 2 comes from the greatest SummerSlam of all time.
Uh-oh.
And I believe this is the return of one particular wrestler. And they had arguably the match of the year. My number 2 is Shawn Michaels versus Triple H in that fucking street fight.
Amazing street fight.
Hell yes.
Actually, no, it was a non-sanctioned fight.
Oh, excuse me, non-sanction. My bad. Non-sanction. Excuse me. And is this the one where... Yes! This is one where, Shawn Michaels reversing pedigree into like a jackknife roll-up. Home of the Whopper, what's your beef? He rolls up Triple H in that in a jackknife roll-up from the pedigree for a 3 count. Was Shawn Michaels in his like jeans and boots in this one?
It was.
And people were shocked that he won. And then Triple H, with his heel antics, takes out that golden sledgehammer, forcing Michaels to be carried away in a stretcher because he just pummeled the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I do that.
1-900-Boyhood.
1-900-Boyhood. So, that is my number 2. Shawn Michaels.
Will never let it go.
I never let boyhood go. That's my number 2. Shawn Michaels and Triple H, the unsanctioned street fight in SummerSlam of 2002, the greatest one of all time.
Best one ever.
All right, for my number
SummerSlams ever.
Best SummerSlams ever.
My number 2, I believe Alex already discussed this as number 5, and this is again my Intercontinental title match number 2. A match between 2 of the greatest iconic technical wrestlers of all time. A man who was perfect and a man who was a hitman.
You know why they call him perfect and it's no kayfabe beside? That's because he was good at every fucking sport there was.
Everything, even pool.
Even pool, yeah. Bowling, name it. He was good at everything.
And yes, Mr. Garrison, even pool.
Well, I believe that he was good at pool. He knows how to pull off old English for sure. If he were alive, I can ask him to teach me a couple things. Yeah, thing called don't hit the cue ball into the.
Don't hit the what?
The cue ball. Yeah, you gotta hit 1 ball, the 2 ball, the 3 ball, the.
I'm gonna hit this cue ball and I'm gonna eat this hot dog afterwards.
Next to mustard.
Mustard. Wow.
How does it feel, Gary? Bob Bishop's burgers. No pickles and onions.
Burgers, pickles.
I want pickles.
Red Rooster.
Give your pickles to me. Anyways.
Yeah.
Blue balls.
Shit pickle.
Shit pickle.
Wait, that was your number 1, Gary?
No, that's my number 2. Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect.
Oh, that's right, number 2. Okay.
1991. Those two freaking amazing technical wrestlers for sure. They pretty much put the match into a submission hold.
Yeah, Alex.
Leave it at that. Now, what was he doing?
I just heard him go, oh, shit.
Letting out ratchet stench out of his butthole.
I'm like, what are you doing, Alex?
He's letting out a ratchet
Do
stench.
you have a hot chick underneath the desk?
Oh, he's letting out the cum. That's what he's doing.
Let
out
out
the
that
cum.
detail.
Oh, man,
Jesus, Gary.
let out the jizz all over.
Oh, folks, I apologize.
God damn it, Jerome.
Yeah, like,
I said no. I didn't say that.
God damn it, Jerome.
I said he's letting out the jizz.
He's letting out the jizz. Come to visit Butthole at American Idol Radio in Miami, Florida. Go to where they play the Miami Hurricanes. It's gonna be a hurricane when you get the jizz coming out of Vince McMahon's butthole.
So much stadium. One for think about that dead boy.
First TV in Miami, Florida. Go to Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets to the stadium for like $10.
Yeah. Alexis, Texas. I know.
Hey, did JVD tell you?
No, wait, tell me. What he said.
She's coming to Philly.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's coming to Philly, and he might go see her when he.
Oh man.
You better
Well, it's a car now. I figured, why the hell wouldn't you miss that?
Man, I wish I had $1 right now. I could just give it to JVD and wave this in front of him. Just give $1 to JVD.
Anyways,
yeah.
He better be wearing sweatpants when he meets her.
Oh god. Better not be no tight ass jeans or whatever.
Batista.
Fucking Batista. God damn.
So yes, you're number 2, Hitman and Perfect.
Oh, number 2 was oh god, Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect. Those two did a freaking outstanding technical match. Bret Hart getting the win, made that one of it. Pretty much made that his big push around that time as an champion.
That's right, Big Bush.
All right, and from there on, became one of the biggest Intercontinental champions of all time.
A big push.
Big push. God, fucking idiot.
God, idiot.
Dickhead.
Is Pedro there?
Vote for Pedro. Vote for me. Vote for Pedro.
My favorite animal is a ligar.
I can't believe that shit's 10 years old.
I know.
My favorite animal's
Almost 11.
Yeah, and John Heder was popular, and then he met, fucking Grim Reaper with the benchwarmers, and look what happened to him afterwards.
Jerome, you're such a freaking idiot.
Anyway.
I know I am.
Just an idiot.
Anyways, number 2,
Let's get to number 1, shall we?
That was my number 2. Bret Hart won, end of story.
Let's get to number 1, shall we?
Yes.
Now, my number 2 comes from the greatest SummerSlam ever.
You just said your number 2 and... Oh, never mind. Just talk. I'll shut up.
I thought you already said your number 2. This should be your number 1, Alex.
My number 1 comes to us from my favorite SummerSlam ever. Not only that, it's the greatest SummerSlam ever. and it features the return of one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and one of the best fights I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, SummerSlam 2002 in the unsanctioned match.
Yep. It was the best SummerSlam ever. And it contains white women's and black women's.
And Asian women's. And Asian women's.
Alright, so the match itself. Yeah, Shawn Michaels wrestling in jeans, of all things.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Actually, it kind of fit the mold because he's like, hey, he showed up to fucking fight. He didn't show up to
Yeah,
wrestle.
it's a street fight.
Yeah.
Don't come out with no stupid chaps or anything like that. But he did come out with a bazooka with glitter fireworks or something, didn't he?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember.
But the match itself, awesome high spots.
Oh my god.
The table dive, the table elbow drop, the thing where he did the suck it at the top of the ladder was great. Just the chemistry between these two. These guys are best friends, good friends, better enemies. Let's just say that right now. Yeah, overall, it was an awesome fight. Everybody knows how good this match is. I don't need to explain this. Everybody knows how good it is. If you haven't watched it yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? After you watch this video, go to YouTube. Well, you're already on YouTube. Go in the search bar. Search in Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 2002, and you will be blown away. That's why it's my number one.
Best SummerSlam ever. White women's and black women's.
Asian women's.
Extra jazz.
All right. My number one. My number one. My number one is from 2000.
Well, shouldn't be that surprised.
Yeah, obviously. It is my favorite of their trilogy, I guess you can say. It is their very first, even though in WrestleMania 16 it was the triangle, but this was officially, this one, thanks to Mick Foley, tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, you know?
Oh my.
Tables, ladders, and chairs for the tag belts between Edge and Christian, the master of the chairs, the concerto, Matt and Jeff Hardy. This is when, you know, he was clean. They were the master of the they were the master of the ladders, and you had the Dudley Boys, the master of the tables.
Devon!
Devon, get the
table. Rodney, get the tables.
Get the tables.
Rodney, get the tables.
Well, that was an inside joke between Mr. Garrison and Mr. T. Flippin.
Yeah, Thunderbird.
I did it with JVD as well. I did it with JVD first.
Oh my god!
But it works with Rodney.
If Al Roker was a badass wrestler, he'd be Rodney Thunderbird.
Rodney Thunderbird. Rodney Thunderbird.
Yeah, this contains some of the most intricate, just most memorizing spots. Like, I think it was Devon Dudley. He was hanging on the fucking on the belts where the belts are, and he just falls 10, 15 feet onto the mat dead, just like a dead blow hammer. You know, just no bounce. And then fucking Jeff Hardy does that swan tom into the tables on the side, and Bubba gets out of the fucking way. And he's like, no, I learned the first time, motherfucker. And then Bubba Ray was on this 15-foot ladder, and he goes flying into 4 tables.
I think it was with Matt Hardy as well.
No, that was WrestleMania 17.
Oh, never mind.
But, yeah, I believe this is the best TLC match out of them all, and that is and it was the one that kind of set the TLC, even though the Triangle Ladder match was the one that was, it was there. This one was the official one that kind of set it above anything else. So that is my number one, the TLC match from SummerSlam 2000.
Good match.
All right, for my number one, the last Intercontinental Championship match on my list. This was definitely just an amazing match between family and family.
And more family.
And more family.
Goddamn in-laws.
And I think the ending of the match was absolutely one of the best endings I've ever seen to any match, Intercontinental Championship and SummerSlam-wise. Between goes to the loser, the Hitman, Bret Hart, given for the British Bulldog, the Intercontinental Championship, shaking, hugging.
Oh, Diane was in the ring with him as well, I believe.
Oh, yes. It was I thought it was a beautiful ending.
Princess Diana?
It was definitely a big show in respect and truly for sure.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I was like, oh my god, I never put those two together like that, Alex.
Well, maybe you should start.
Princess Diana, and it was in England too, nonetheless. Holy fuck.
That's why I said it, Doug.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I mean.
you are slow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dumb too. Where's your
You
dunce?
are slow.
Where's my dunce cap?
Your
Dude,
dunce-
I told you it won't work because I didn't blow up enough personal vehicles on GTA 5 Online to be put in a bad sport lobby.
Well, go sit in the corner then.
Alright, I'll go take my ice cream and sit in the corner. Okay.
Go sit in the corner. Think how bad you. Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'd apologize to you.
I am dumb as fuck.
Luckily, I didn't give you the whip.
Alright.
Anyway,
What, the whip from your female dominatrix?
Dominatrix.
Oklahoma!
Uncle.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
you're number one.
British Bulldog and Bret the Hitman Hart that took place at Summerslam of 1992.
So it was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Hillary Clinton.
Bulldog face bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldog face bitch.
Bulldog face bitch.
You liked it when I said that on the thing today, didn't you?
Oh, I knew exactly. And I was like, yep. I knew Alex. I was like, God, he likes to take those corners sharp, but he's not gonna crash, you know.
But yeah, anyways, the ending to the match was superb.
Oh, that was amazing.
One of the greatest things I've seen to any pay-per-view for sure.
And was that the main event?
Yeah,
It was the main event.
And plus, this match for sure showed that the Intercontinental Championship was, how can you say, valid?
It hold merit.
It hold merit back then, but now there's no merit at all to the Intercontinental Championship right now. But back then, it had merit between, pretty much thanks to that title. Well, thanks to the title.
Basically, back in those days, if you won the Intercontinental Championship, that meant that pretty sooner or later you're gonna be getting a good push to become the World Heavyweight Championship.
That was back then, but now,
Yeah.
no, it's absolutely. But British Bulldog, since he won the Intercontinental Championship, he actually had a chance, getting that push to become the WWF champion. But no, he never got that at all. Which
No,
is
he
actually sad. He deserved it for sure. He might have not been the WWF champion, but he sure as hell, in my humble opinion, the greatest Intercontinental champion ever.
I don't think he's the greatest. To me, if you ask me who's the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, I say
oh crap! I said the exact same thing about Razor Ramon.
no. I said Macho Man Randy Savage.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, but to me, I'm actually gonna be honest and say I'm stuck between Razor Ramon and British Bulldog.
To me, it's Macho Man.
Chris Jericho.
Razor.
Oh yeah.
For me.
Also, guess who else won the Intercontinental belt and never was the WWE champion, and he's a fucking legend? Roddy Piper.
That's sad.
Piper's Pit.
And Piper. Oh, Alex.
Piper's Pit.
You got the shirt up, Piper.
Oh yes, I do. Wait, hold on.
Hey Alex, you know what you should do? You know what you should do in honor of Roddy Piper?
Hot Rod.
Listen, Alex. When Austin passes by you, grab a coconut and bust it over his head. Austin, I love you. I'm just kidding, man.
Hey, Jerome, you should hit your head with a coconut. Knock some sense into yourself. Dumb shit.
That's what Tom Hanks should have done in Castaway.
Dickhead.
So I guess that wraps up our top 5 SummerSlam matches.
It does wrap it up. Put the icing on the cake and all
Yeah,
that.
you know what? We all had many similarities. Hey, not bad for casual wrestling fans.
Yeah, Mr. Casual, take notes. Boyhood!
Not bad for.
Boyhood. Boyhood. I love that movie so much.
I will never let it go.
I'll never let it go. Just like I'm never going to let this putt-putt because I'm trying to score a hole-in-one.
Bye, Mr. Ducky.
Rubber Ducky, you're the one. I got a dildo up my bum.
Let's kill those fine there.
Okay, thank you so much for allowing Thank you so much, Mr. Garrison, for allowing Alexander the Great and myself to be a part of this top 5 SummerSlam matches of all time. And sooner or later, we'll be doing a preview, so stay tuned to that. Until the next video, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck the bulldog face bitch. From Fruit Loop Dingus. Fuck my buckethead!
Ciao for now.
Peace out, baby.